We set up an old fish tank to create a rainforest ecosystem. It was calm and peaceful. And then crab warfare began. We started off with an old fish tank and built a paludarium. This means part land, part water. It's perfect for rainforest animals like vampire crabs. We gathered live plants, leaf litter and sponge filter. Time to turn this glass into a jungle. To build the jungle wall, we started by adding aquarium-safe silicone to the glass. Aquatic-safe foam. We patted it all down, then added a mix of cocoa fibre and moss. We waited overnight to let it dry. We built a small waterfall by stacking stones. We fixed it with aquarium-safe silicone. This helps keep the water moving while raising up the humidity. It adds a gentle flow without disturbing the land area. Perfect for rainforest species. The only problem we had was it collapsed 3 times before we got it to work. At the land area, we used palm foam, rocks and a drainage layer. This part was the hardest part we've ever done. Everything kept on falling over, including us. We made our own mix, soil, sand and moss. We like to call it jungle mud. We then added driftwood and our alive plants. We glued moss to the back wall. The only thing left to do was create the riverbed. We did this with washed sand and Christmas moss. While the tank is taking shape, here's some crab facts you need to know. 1. Make sure there's always a lid. They are like climbing ninjas. 2. They need to be warm and humid. 3. Always use your own water conditioner in your mixing bottles. We filled it slowly, added dechlorinator, and watched the rainforest come to life. We then added the cleanup crew of springtails and isopods. They live in the soil and leaf litter, breaking down mould, leftover food and crab poo. They help keep the tank healthy, like tiny recyclers that never take a day off. We cycled the tank for 4 weeks, means letting the good bacteria grow. Before the crabs arrive, we introduce a cherry squid, a group of cherry shrimp. They are peaceful scavengers. They help control the algae and clean up the leftovers. And despite the chaos to caught, not one got caught. These shrimp are basically teleporting ninjas. Finally, the stars of the show arrived. King Triton, Sebastian and Scuttle. They are purple vampire crabs. Tiny, tropical and full of personality. We drip acclimated them, slowly to match the water temperature. They seemed calm at first, but we had no idea what was coming. The crabs explored. They climbed. They posed for the camera. For a moment, everything felt peaceful. Like this might actually work. But then we noticed something. Scuttle was missing a few legs. She must have been injured before she arrived. We set up a night camp, keeping an eye on everyone, especially Scuttle. But when the lights went out, only one crab showed up. King Triton, he was hunting. He grabbed an isopod and feasted on it for hours. Long live the king! To distract the crabs from hunting our isopods, we offered alternatives. Bloodworms, peas, even mealworms. Vampire crabs are omnivores. They definitely prefer high-protein snacks. We tried everything, except a peace treaty. Then the king died. Maybe it was stress. Maybe it was too many ice pods. Either way, he was gone. With King Triton gone, we brought in the girls, Ursula and Pearl. Ursula took one look at Scuttle and said, "That's my hide now." He kicked Scuttle out and instantly attacked her. He then left her in the middle of the tank with half her legs missing. Emergency hospital tank activated. We moved Scuttle out before Ursula could finish her villainy arc, in hope she will survive. With Scuttle gone, Ursula claimed the whole land zone. Pearl vanished and Sebastian went into hiding. The Paludarium wasn't a shed habitat anymore. It was Ursula's empire. Scuttle is still alive and still fighting. So what's next? Will Scuttle survive? Will Ursula get overthrown? Subscribe for the 30-day update.